हेलो फ्रेंड्स, वेलकम यू अगेन इन दी लर्निंग टूर क्लासेस। फ्रेंड्स, ये यूपीपीसीएस प्रीलिम्स 2025 का वीडियो सीरीज है एंड इन दिस वीडियो विल डिस्कस अबाउट द प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चंस which are asked in UPPCS prelims 2024 examination and the questions which are related with the environment and science. पार्ट 1 पार्ट 2 में ऑलरेडी हमने 2019 से 2023 में जो एग्जाम्स हुए थे उसके क्वेश्चंस को कवर कर रखा है। इसमें 2024 के क्वेश्चंस को डिस्कस करेंगे। सो हम स्टार्ट करेंगे अपने पहले क्वेश्चन से। विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग स्टेटमेंट्स इज नॉट ट्रू अबाउट इकोलॉजिकल नीड्स। इकोलॉजिकल नीड्स क्या होता है? इकोलॉजिकल नीड्स रिफर्स टू द रोल एंड पोजीशन a species has in its environment, encompassing its habitat, resource use and interaction with other organism. So option A देखेंगे, dominant species occupy extensive and broader ecological niche. This is correct. Option B, number of species becomes large in ecological niche of natural ecosystem if resources are sufficient. This is also correct. Number of species become small in ecological niche if resources are sufficient. If resources are sufficient, जब resources प्रचुर मात्रा में है तो number of species they will increase, not become decrease. So this is not correct. So that's why this is our answer. D, dominance of a single species becomes minimum if the resource distribution is equitable in a habitat. Yes, इक्वल डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन होगा तो डोमिनेंस स्पीसीज जो होगी दैट विल बी एट डिसएडवांटेज. दिस इज आल्सो करेक्ट. सो सी विल बी आवर आंसर. नेक्स्ट वन, we have to match list 1 with list 2 and choose the correct answer using the codes given below. List 1, biosphere reserve. List 2 states Simlipal, this is in Odisha. Nokrik, this biosphere is in Meghalaya. Agast Malai, this is in Tamil Nadu and Kerala. Manas, this is in Assam. So in this way option D will be correct here. So you can see here some biosphere reserves. Cold desert, that is in Himachal Pradesh. Then we have Nanda Devi, that is in Uttarakhand. Then Kanchenjunga, it is in Sikkim here. Then Manas Dibru Saikhowa, this is in Assam. Manas as well as Dibru Saikhowa, so both are in Assam. Dihang Dibang, that is in Arunachal Pradesh. Then we have Nokre that is in Meghalaya here. Then Sundarban, West Bengal here. Simlipal, this is in Odisha. Then we have Sesachalam, this is in Andhra Pradesh. Gulf of Mannar, this is in Tamil Nadu. Then we have Great Nicobar, this is here, Andaman and Nicobar Island. Then Agastmalai, this is in Tamil Nadu and Kerala. Nilgiri, Karnataka. Then we have Achanak Mar, Amarkantak, this is in Chhattisgarh and Madhya Pradesh, somewhere here. Then we have Panchamadi and Panna. Panchamadi, Panna, both are in Madhya Pradesh here. Then Kutch is in Gujarat here. So largest one is Kutch. This is the largest biosphere reserve. Next one, consider the following statements. Scientific investigation depends on commitment to practical ideals. Second statement, honesty is the particularly important in science. Yeah, both are positive statements and both are correct. Next one, which of the following is the correct order of plant species from higher to lower order? So higher to lower, if you see here, this is very general, this is the higher order, and if you move, this is a very specific or lower order. So kingdom, then phylum, then class, then order, then family, then genus, then species. So in this way, this is the order. So if you see, D is matching, so D is our answer. Next one, which of the following reasons caused catastrophic coral bleaching and mass coral death in the Andaman and Nicobar Island? So coral death जो अंडमान एंड निकोबार आइलैंड में हो रहा है, the responsible factor is increase in 2 degree temperature in the Indian Ocean. So in case of Andaman and Nicobar Island, the primary reason for catastrophic coral bleaching and mass coral death was the increase in sea surface temperature by approximately 2 degrees Celsius in Indian Ocean. So what is the ideal temperature for coral to survive? This is the ideal temperature, 23 to 29 degree Celsius. Next one, which of the following is the correct sequence of phases of biotic succession? So biotic succession में हम देख लेंगे first migration. Migration, this is the initial phase where propagules, seeds, spores and other reproductive units of the species arrive at a new area through dispersal mechanism like wind, water or animal के through they are get dispersed in wide areas, seeds, spores and other reproductive units. Now ACEs, ACEs is after migration the propagules establish themselves in the new environment and this involves germination, growth, adaptation to the local condition. So after migration it is ACEs. ACEs, this is the phase of the germination, growth and adaptation to the local environment. Then reaction. As the organisms grow and interact with the environment, they modify it, altering soil composition, light availability and nutrient cycles. So they are going to react with the surroundings. So these changes can make the environment more suitable for other species and less suitable for the pioneer species. So they are going to alter the soil composition, light availability and nutrient cycle. So this is the third phase, that is reaction. Then after that stabilization. This is the final phase where relatively stable climax community is established. So climax community will retain there and the ecosystem reaches equilibrium and significant changes in species composition ceases. So now the species composition, the changes, big changes are ceases and the ecosystem is being stabilized. So in this way we will see that this is the our answer: migration, ACEs, then reaction, then stabilization. So D is our answer. Next one, given below are two statements, one is labeled as assertion and another as reason. Assertion: relative humidity decreases with increased air temperature. Reason: absolute humidity increases with increasing evaporation. So let's understand, as air temperature increases, so what happens, the air capacity to hold water vapor increases. So holding water vapor capacity is increasing, that means the relative humidity is decreasing. But if the actual amount of water vapor remains constant, the relative humidity decreases, right? So capacity is increasing, holding capacity, water vapor holding capacity is increasing, that means humidity is decreasing. Now when evaporation increases, more water vapor enters into the air. This is called statement 2, leading to an increase in absolute humidity. So evaporation increases the absolute humidity. So this is the reason. Both are correct statements, assertion and reason, but they are not explaining each other. So this is our answer. A will be our answer. Next one, which one of the following is correctly matched? Ecocline. Ecocline refers to a gradual change in environment conditions such as temperature, moisture across the geographical area. So this is not correctly matched. Pictocline. Pictocline is the layer in the ocean characterized by rapid change in water density. So sea water density, this is correct. Thermocline, thermocline also known as a thermal layer or the metaluminous in lake is the distinct layer based on the temperature within a large body of fluid. So this is the temperature of what? Temperature of the fluid. The distinct temperature, layer of the temperature of the fluid. So this is saying air temperature, this is wrong. Halocline. Halo means saline. So halocline is a layer within a body of water where there is a sharp change in salinity, salt concentration within depth. So this is related with the salinity of the water. So here it is sea temperature, this is wrong. So B is correctly matched, so B is our correct answer. Next one, we have to match list 1 with list 2. List 1 contains some specific reasons and list 2 contains the places or the name of the discoverer. Planting hearth. Planting hearth, this is associated with C.O. Swartz. He was a geographer who introduced a concept of agriculture hearths or planting hearths, which are regions where agriculture originates and diffuse. So planting hearth related with CO SOR. Crypto cryophyte steppe. Cryophyte steppes. So cryophyte steppes, this refers to vegetation found in the Arctic tundra. Cryophytes are the plants that grows in extremely cold environments such as tundra. So this is for the cold environment, cryophyte steppes, and that forms in Arctic tundra. World floral regions. This is associated with Adolf Engler, a German botanist who classified the world's floral regions based on plant distribution. So this is related with floral is related with Adolf Engler. Now, Pusta grassland. Pusta grassland is a type of grassland found in Hungary. It is a flat and treeless plains. So this is related with Hungary. We move to next one. Which one of the following pairs aluminum plant and states is not correctly matched? Alappuram, Alvai, Kerala, this is correct. Belagavi, Karnataka, this is correct. Muri, Muri is in Jharkhand, not in Chhattisgarh. So this is not correct. That's why this is our answer. Hirakund, Odisha, this is also correct. Next one, we have to match the pairs and select the which is not correctly matched. Rajaji National Park, that is in Uttarakhand, correct. Pin Valley, Pin Valley is in Himachal Pradesh, so this is not correct. That's why this is our answer. Bandipur, Karnataka, correct. Simlipal, Odisha, correct. Next one, why does the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change (IPCC) emphasis regarding the reduction in greenhouse gas emission? This is not why. Why? What does? What does the IPCC emphasis regarding reduction in the greenhouse emission? So first statement, gradual and limited reduction are enough. ऐसा तो कभी बोल ही नहीं सकते. In today's condition, gradual and limited reduction, this is not valid because there is a lot of pollution. So this is not correct. Second statement, deep and rapid sustained reduction are essential. Yeah, this is correct. So option 2 is only correct. So D is our answer. Next one, assertion and reasons are given there. The concept of sustainable development was popularized by the Brundtland reports. This is correct. The Brundtland reports is also known as the limit to growth. No, limit to growth that is propounded in the Club of Rome. This is a separate report. So this is not related with Brundtland report. So this is not correct. So these are D is our answer. Next one, what is R21 matrix MTM? So this is a vaccine against malaria developed by Serum Institute of India plus Oxford. So A is correct answer. Next one, with reference to Rudram second missile, which of the following statement is are correct? It is an air-to-air missile. No, this is air-to-surface missile. So this is wrong. It was tested in Rajasthan in May 2024. No, it is tested in Odisha. In May 2024, it is tested in Odisha. So B is our correct answer. Neither one nor two. Rudram second is a solid propellant air-launched missile system developed indigenously by DRDO for air-to-surface operation. So range is 300 kilometers, speed up to 5.5 Mach, payload 200 kilograms, detection can detect enemy radar frequencies and signal from radar from over 100 kilometers. So this much it can do, it can detect. So defense DRDO successfully flight tested the Rudram second air to surface missile from Su-30 Mk1 platform of the Indian Air Force of the coast of Odisha at around 11:30 hours on May 29, 2024. So in this way our option B is correct, neither one and not two. Next one, plants and animals that live on the land are called the terrestrial habitats. Next one, the joint where the neck joins the head is called, this is the parietal joints. So here you can see this is the pivot joint, head to where the neck joins the head, that is the pivot joint. So here at elbow we have the hinge joint. So when palm is attached, where the palm is attached with the hand, this is the condyloid joints. This is condyloid joint. So where our leg is attached with our lower body, so there you can see this is the ball and socket joint. So here also we have the ball and socket joints. Now where the feet attached with the leg, that is the plane joints. This is a plane joint. And where our fingers are attached with our hand, that is the saddle joint. Saddle joint. So pivot joint, saddle joint, plane joint, ball and socket, condyloid joint, and hinge joint. Next one, the disease causing microorganism among these is, so which causes the disease? Pathogens they cause the disease. Milk is an example of emulsion. So emulsion is a mixture of two or more liquid that are typically immiscible or unmixable. Milk, what is emulsion of what? Water plus you can say fat. So water and fat they are not mixable. So that's why they form the emulsion. So these are the water and fat. They are the primary components of the milk. Next one, the formula of baking soda. This is the NaHCO3. D is our correct answer. NaH bicarbonate. This is a bicarbonate. NaHCO3. CPR stands for cardiopulmonary resuscitation. So cardiopulmonary resuscitation. This is the CPR, full form of the CPR. So C is our correct answer here. Next one, the only vein that carries oxygenated blood is, so this is pulmonary vein. So vein and arteries and veins. So arteries, they carry blood from lungs to, not lungs, they carry blood from heart to body part, other body part. And veins, they carry blood from body part to heart. So from lungs to heart, the pulmonary vein transfer the blood from lungs to heart. So from lungs to heart, when the blood is transferred, that is the oxygenated blood. And since it is a body part to heart, so this is a called the pulmonary vein. So this vein is called the pulmonary vein. From other body parts apart from the lungs, the veins carries the deoxygenated blood, but from lung to heart, the pulmonary vein carries oxygenated blood. So A is our correct answer. Next one, diabetes is the most common disorder associated with, so this is associated with the pancreas. Pancreas plays a crucial role in diabetes by producing insulin, and insulin is a hormone essential for regulating blood sugar level. Next one, the recent global pause during COVID-19 pandemic was caused by SARS-CoV-2. SARS, severe acute respiratory syndromes, coronavirus 2, SARS-CoV-2 is a strain of coronavirus that causes COVID-19, the respiratory illness responsible for COVID-19 pandemic. Next one, a bus covers the first half of a certain distance with speed v1 and second half with speed v2. The average speed of the whole journey is. So what is average speed? Average speed is the total distance divided by total time. Total distance divided by total time. So here we have the distance, let's say this is 2L distance we are having. Total distance is 2L we are assuming. So L distance covered by V1 and next L distance is covered by V2 speed. V2 speed. Now time taken by to cover first L distance, that is L divided by V1, and time taken by this is T1, this is T2, L by V2. Now total distance, if we go for average speed, total distance is 2L and total time, this is T1 plus T2, that is L by V1 plus L by V2. If you solve this, you will get 2V1 V2 divided by V1 plus V2. This much you will get. So our answer is B is correct here. Next one, with reference to lunar polar exploration mission Uppcs, which of the following statements are correct? This is an India-Japan partnership for their joint moon mission which shall be launched in the future. This is correct. JAXA is responsible for developing the lander for the mission, while ISRO is handle the rover and launch vehicle. No, JAXA is responsible for the rover and ISRO is responsible for the lander, development of lander. So this is vice versa. So this is wrong. One is correct here. So C will be our answer. So this is a joint mission of JAXA and ISRO. Mission components: lander, rover. The mission will consist of a lander developed by ISRO and rover developed by JAXA. The rover will be equipped with various scientific instruments to analyze the lunar regolith and search for the water. Scientific instruments: the mission will carry instruments from ISRO, JAXA, NASA, and the European Space Agency to enhance its scientific capabilities, including a drill on subsurface sampling. Okay, we'll move to next one. Which one of the following groups have only input devices? So input devices, if you see here, option A, mouse, keyboard, printer. Printer is the output, so this is not correct. Mouse, keyboard, projector. Projector is output, so this is not correct. C, mouse, keyboard, monitor. Monitor is output where we see the output. D, mouse, keyboard, scanner. Yeah, this is all input devices, so D is our answer. Next one. The content of the computer memory, which is non-volatile even when power goes off. So this is the ROM, read-only memory. ROM is the read-only memory. Random access memory, that is RAM. So when you switch off your computer, this memory is erased, and this is non-volatile. Non-volatile. Next question. Which of the following statements is not true? Chromosomes chromosomes are composed of DNA and protein. Correct. Nucleus of a cell does not play a role in cellular reproduction. This is wrong. Nucleus has a big role in cellular reproduction. So this is not correct. That's why this is our answer. C, chromosomes contain information for inheritance. This is correct. Functional segment of DNA is called genes. Yes, this is also correct. Next one. Given below are two statements. One is labeled as assertion and other as reason. Assertion: CO2, SO2, NO2 gases get dissolved in rain water and produce acid rain. CO2, generally acid rain, is primarily caused by the human made emission of SO2 and NO2, nitrogen oxides. So CO2 doesn't play a big role in acid rain. So that's why we are will not go with this assertion. So this is incorrect. Reason: atmospheric air is polluted due to high concentration of gases like carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, oxides of nitrogen. Yeah, this is correct. So B is our answer, is false, but R is true. Next one. Which of the following is a correct relationship between Fahrenheit degree Fahrenheit and degree Celsius? C is our correct answer. So degree Celsius is equal to degree Fahrenheit minus 332 into 5 by 9, or you can say that degree Celsius is equal to degree Fahrenheit minus 32 and whole divided multiplied by 5 by 9, or you can say if you transfer all this here, so degree Fahrenheit is equal to 9 into 9 divided by 5 degree Celsius plus 32. So this is our answer. Next one, match list 1 with list 2 and correct the answers. Correct answer from the codes. Vitamin A is also called the retinol, and the deficiency causes the blindness. Vitamin B1, that is also called thiamine, and that is responsible for the beriberi deficiency, causes the beriberi disease. So B with beriberi. Vitamin C is also called the ascorbic acid, and the deficiency responsible for the scurvy. Vitamin D, that is also called calciferol, and this is responsible for the rickets. So deficiency of vitamin D causes the rickets. Vitamin E, you can see here, it is tocopherol. Vitamin K, phyloquinone, this is called the phyloquinone.